Nick Rowe.
Yeah, for me, it's working with the team around you. Don't take everything on yourself. You work with people who are good at what they do to let them do their jobs.
Brilliant. Good, thank you. Dave Perigo?
Just small advancements, I think, every day. Just push forward, every positive, make sure every day is positive, really.
Okay, good. Paul Rhodes?
Yeah, I think celebrate. Just celebrate the small victories. Sometimes too busy trying to get the next thing done and not stopping to appreciate. So yeah, probably the biggest thing.
All right. Caroline Meir? Berryworth, sorry. Yes.
I really like what you just said, Paul. Actually, that wasn't mine, but I did really like that one. Mine's sort of determination I know what I need to do. I just need to go ahead and do it now. Brilliant. Good. Martin Leonard?
Probably to continually work on the plan. It's not just you've got to keep plugging away.
Brilliant. Okay, good. Rich and Mark from Langley?
For me, it's the continuation of consistency of meetings. Mark?
For me, it's just the continuing the planning process. Just keep going and sort of follow through with what you're doing today throughout the whole process.
Brilliant. Good, thank you. Steve and Nikki, your first time?
You can still tell us for first time. Yeah, just I think reflecting what the last person said, it's a continuous cycle that feels, and the way that it drills down into specifics, and that's a big takeaway. That we keep focusing on the long, the mid, the short, and the actual, and how it all feeds into each other. That's a big takeaway for me.
Good, thank you very much. Gary Marini.
Yeah, just I think as a couple of the guys say, keep kind of chugging away at the objectives. It's quite refreshing to see that a lot of the things that we'd recorded for last year had actually been done, despite the chaos of it. So yeah, just keep pushing forward.
Very good. Graham Thurman.
Yeah, I think I'll use Louise's words, and that's the plan, do, check, and act.
All right.
That's the takeaway for me.
Very good. Nigel Busby.
Yeah, somebody's already made mention of it. Really, we'll be carrying this. We'll be continuing this forward with other team members early part of next week. Really, it was settled on some things, but it's thrown up more questions than answers this time around. Really, so it's an interesting one. But we'll bring the team better together and get them far more involved in it, I think. Kevin.
Good. Okay, thank you. Stephanie.
To remember to share your goals with the team.
All right. Very good. Excellent. Lisa Chambers.
I think a bit like Stephanie just said, really, make sure that core values, core propositioning is right down to everybody in the company and that they take accountability for that.
Very good. Charlotte.
I think it's, for me, not to work in a silo. I've really enjoyed our team working together on what our priorities are, all as a team rather than kind of individually and just working on our own things.
Excellent. Good. Neil.
Get everybody involved in the game so that everybody knows their daily scores.
Yeah, very good. Okay, excellent. Sarah Strain.
Yeah, for me, just identifying my own personal development goals, continuously working towards them and not deviating.
Excellent.
Having a focus.
Good, very good. Matt Busby.
I think we're going to introduce what you do at BizSmart and have a weekly Smart Drop catch up.
Okay. Yeah, very good. Kay.
I need to do the doing bit.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Good.
And go on holiday when we can.
when you can. Yeah. Yeah. Going to be a long queue, I think, whenever we are able to do that. Okay. The team at the SL shop. So we got Paul, Sam, and Sue.
We want whatever Brendan's on.
And of course, we're going to be committed to live and breathe this now, not just today, but commitment to ongoing.
Yeah, yeah, make it count. Definitely. Good. All right, Vicky.
For me, it's just working as a team and everybody contributing and knowing what each part's doing, you know, to actually hit those goals that we need, and just to continue keeping those channels open.
Yeah, brilliant. Good. Samantha, Sam Burns.
To learn to make a list of priorities and actually stick to them rather than deviating off them or doing half of it and then not fully completing it.
Yeah. Yeah, good. And there's quite an art to writing those priorities. It's not easy if you've never done them before. It's actually quite difficult to come up with a good priority. So yeah, good. Jackie Workman.
I think it's been great today because 5 from K&B have been here, so we're the 5 people that can drive this through the business. So I think the one thing I have learned is that we need to communicate more and have better structure, which this will allow us to do. So from next week, that's what we will be doing.
Brilliant. Good. Well done. Claire Hill.
I think I picked up 2. One was to make this a habit and actually, you know, make sure I do this not just once, but ongoing, and also to better articulate my core purpose and values actually down to my team, to get out of my head and to my team.
Brilliant. Good. Thank you. David.
Clear vision really of my own personal goals and the team's goals, and similar to what Gary said, kind of progress made from the previous Smart 90.
Yeah, good. All right, excellent. Jeremy.
Sorry about that. I think for me, it's going to be an interesting exercise to get the rest of the team to do the in-flight checklist, just to see if my vision of where we are as a business kind of matches theirs. So it's going to be an interesting exercise.
Good. Okay, excellent. Gary Knight.
Thanks, Kevin. Really enjoyed it. I think the big takeaway for me is the never-ending to-do list, trying to prioritize and pick what to go at first. And there's been some really good ways of doing that. So yeah, that's the big takeaway from me. Thanks.
Good, thank you. All right, so we're going to call it a day. Remember, the key things here. We're bridging that gap between the strategy, your visioning, your strategy, and the tactics. And alignment is a big piece in the middle there. So you've started that today. The business rhythm is one of the things that's going to help you to continue with that alignment and continue with championing the execution and make sure that you get those rocks done, individual actions. You get the rocks that add up to do the rocks. You get the rocks that add up to do the priorities. And then before you know it, you'll be at the end of the 90 days and you'll have achieved what you set out to achieve. So well done, everyone. And we'll no doubt talk very soon, and certainly hope to see you in 90 days time and hear how you've got on.
Thanks, Kevin.
Cheers.
Thank
Thanks
you.
so much, everyone.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thanks.
Yes, bye.